It's up to us to keep trying. Here's Christine in Crouch End. Go ahead, Christine.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Yes, I'd like to talk about Jesus, because Jesus is the only answer in this world today. The world doesn't have any answer but him. And Jesus came into this world as a humble person, true goodness. He didn't get involved in politics, so he couldn't possibly have been a socialist. And
he didn't get involved in politics. You're having a laugh, Christine. I've always thought your brand of Christianity was particularly strange. But to say that Jesus didn't get involved in politics is simply absurd. What do you think the Sermon on the Mount was all about?
No, he said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and render unto God what is God's.
And what did he say in the Sermon on the Mount?
Well, he said, blessed are the poor, blessed are the meek.
Is that not politics?
Of course not. It's about humanity, compassion, basic principles of goodness. And good is stronger than evil. And why, on Christmas Eve, you have to be...
How do you define politics, Christine? I'm really puzzled, genuinely, intellectually puzzled by this. Jesus said that we must do unto others as we would have them do unto us. Jesus said, blessed are the poor. Jesus said that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. Jesus, in his entire life, stood with the poor and the downtrodden, including the marginalized, Mary Magdalene and others. And you might say that some of the same marginalization is felt today by the people who were on the end of the lash of the Pope's words yesterday. Jesus was with the poor and the meek and the downtrodden and the oppressed. And when he kicked over the money changers' tables in the temple, what was that if not politics?
No, it wasn't. It was church. It was a temple. It wasn't the House of Parliament. It was a temple. Jesus never, that wasn't his mission to get involved in politics. His first coming was not as an earthly leader. His mission was to save sinners from their sins, to save everybody, to love everybody. It's not Jesus' wish that anybody should die. Jesus never, ever, ever got involved in politics.
But it was against war. Is that not politics?
War Jesus was against war, against violence.
And is that not politics?
No, it's not.
It's not politics to be against war and violence.
Thou shalt not kill is one of the 10...
Is that not politics, to be against war and violence?
Thou shalt not kill is one of the 10 Commandments.
Christine, my question to you is a really simple one. Is opposition to war and violence politics or not?
No, it's to do with God. God. It's not politicians who made those laws.
How did you manage to end up supporting wars then?
What wars did I support?
You've been on here in the past, when I've been talking about Iraq and Afghanistan and the rest, and complained about it. Were you an opponent of the war in Iraq?
Of course.
Well, that's very good news, Christine. Hallelujahs are ringing out around TalkSPORT this evening. I'm glad that you called. 08717 223344 to join in the great debate. 08717 223344.
TalkSPORT 1089 and 1053 AM.
Great life.
Not just a clever name. TalkSPORT. The Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast.
You numpty.
With Ronnie Irani.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Al?
The only dedicated sports breakfast show on UK radio.
You listen to Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast on your number one TalkSPORT. Can you believe it?
TalkSPORT. Live and exclusive national radio commentary with Stan Collymore.
Wonderful goal.
Full coverage of all the action in the Barclays Premier League.
Kick by kick. We're underway on TalkSPORT. Ball getting towards the edge of the 6-yard box and it's in the net. What a goal!
TalkSPORT. Ian Wright, The Drive.
Right here, right now.
Passionate punditry to drive you home every night.
A golden opportunity.
It's just so smooth, it's brilliant. TalkSPORT. Kick on with Stan Collymore.
Come on!
All the action.
They're battling away.
Every team in every league.
We want you to get it off your chest here on TalkSPORT.
It's easy as you like.
TalkSPORT. The mother of all talk shows, George Galloway.
George Galloway and the mother of all debates over the airwaves of TalkSPORT. Oh, don't you wish your MP was hot like me?
TalkSPORT, home of the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast. Back Monday the 5th of January on TalkSPORT.
Alan Brazil is the Brazilian.
Yeehaw.
It's the morning kick-em-up, which is sharper than a cactus in a coyote canyon.
Alan Brazilian, direct from his award-winning appearance in Little House in the Prairie.
Get off your high horse and drink your milk stout.
It's bacon, beans and brawling
Came in here stinking drunk, spoiling for a fight.
on the Alan Brazilian Sports
The
Breakfast.
breakfast show that shaves things right down to the bone.
Not just a clever name. TalkSPORT. This is TalkSPORT.
And it's George Galloway here till 1 o'clock on the Christmas Eve, Christmas morning edition of, a kind of midweek mother of all talk shows. 08717 223344 is the number to call me. 81089 is the number to text. I don't have any text yet, by the way. And you can write to me free of charge through the website at talksport.net. Now, just before I bring in the legend that is Carl in Plasto, let's take a Christmas song from Nigel in Maidstone. Nigel, thank you so much.
A very happy Christmas to you, George.
And you, my friend.
God bless you.
And you, thanks.
And I'm still in a bit of cycling pain, but I'm raring to go with a song. Christmas Carol.
Yes, go ahead.
Here we go then. I'll put the machine on and enjoy your Christmas.
Yeah, thanks very much. Go ahead, Carl. Go ahead, Nigel.
Oh, hang on, George.
Yes, go ahead.
I've got to fetch the tape from the bedroom. I forgot to put the tape in. So, can you hang on for half a minute?
Yes.
Mum, can you get the tape from the bedroom, please? The tape, Mum. It's in the bedroom. Sorry about this, George.
That's all right. We'll come back to you, Nigel. We'll come back to you because there's obviously some bedroom rifling having to go on. Now, some texts. Doesn't seem that my songs have gone down all that well. Robert from Blantyre. George, I've been saying this for years. How can a Thatcherite be a Christian? It doesn't add up. Great show, mate. Thanks for that. Roy from Didcot says, sorry, George, but Bob Dylan, you ain't. Merry Christmas. Joe the Taxi says, George, great show. Infrequent texter these days, but must wish yours Yuletide salutations. God bless. Hail, hail. Thanks for that, Joe. Jay says, please stop the pain. My ears, no more. Can't think coherently. My ears. Merry Christmas, Gigi. I've got some vouchers there for your Christmas present. Singing lessons. Signed, Bob Dillon. Moi. Well, Jay, thanks for that. Dear George, you're one of the best. No politics from me tonight, and unfortunately can't stay with you all the show tonight, but I'll send you and all the listeners a very happy Christmas. Our season's greetings to all, regardless of religion, race, or sexuality. Peace to all, plus a very heartfelt song to your son. If you get a chance, please play a bit of Jonah Louis' Stop the Cavalry. Bye for now. That's from Dev in Hull. Terrific. Now, I said that we would be joined by Carl from Plasto, and indeed we are. Carl, welcome. A live appearance by Carl, who's normally on the telephone, but is here in quality, as we say in the radio business. Carl, thanks for coming.
Good evening, Merry Christmas to everybody. The lines of that song there rung a bell with me. Look at me, I'm old, but I'm happy. You know, and for all you baby boomers coming up behind me, you're looking forward to the best time of your life, with your later years, you know. If people only had sex because they wanted to procreate, then I would be the only septuagenarian virgin in the country, I think, because I've never made any attempt to have children, but I've made attempts to have sex on many occasions. And I think it's particularly mean-spirited of the Pope to criticise or discriminate against people for something over which these people have no control. You know, I think you should have a look at the Sistine Chapel as well, and maybe Michelangelo's David before he criticises again. You know, I think it's sinful to discriminate against people for something over which they have no control. That's my basic line on that, you know. And someone was remarking about why we're in Afghanistan. It's a joke of mine that the British in Afghanistan are